everybody, this is Lynn from Creative Concept Crafts with this week's new file, the Poinsettia, and this is a beautiful little flower that's made up of 5 parts and 3 leaf parts. I've had cut out all the pieces for you, and we can see I've had the glitter out. You can either lay these up lined up on top of one another or offset. You can continue with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers. You can miss them out. You can put them together in any number of ways that you'd like. I've just tipped most of these with a little bit of glitter. This one, the plain leaf, I've just edged with glitter, and I've actually just created the leaf the centres just with the glitter, with the glue, just to add a little bit of interest. That's the skeleton leaf, which again I've just decorated with glitter, and that's the cutout. And the bit that comes out of that you can use as an additional decoration, and I'll show you towards the end of the video the extra pieces here. That's the one that comes out of the skeleton leaf there. And the inserts, again, you can use all these pieces. Imagine that one maybe cut out in another colour, maybe in a rainbow mirror or something, and pieced inside. It's a super little flower. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're just going to start to give it a little bit of shape, and using the bone folder, I'm going to take it from the centre of the flower, of the petals, and just bend gently backwards. So I'm just allowing the card to just slide gently between my thumb and the bone folder, and I'm just gently tweaking it, turning it backwards, going all the way round. And this piece, as I said, from the centre out to the edge. Now you can see the dimension there. Of course that won't sit on a card, so you will be pushing it down at some point. This is the second piece, and again I'm turning it backwards. I like dimension to my flowers, and I find that if you do some layers backwards, some forwards, you get a nice shape. This piece, I'm only taking it from halfway down the petal, so not right to the centre, just from halfway down the petal, so it's not quite as deep. I think you can see the difference in dimension there on the video. This third piece, again, I'm going to take backwards this week. Sometimes I take this up. This one I'm taking back, but literally just on the edge. The bit that I've glittered, I'm just tipping that backwards. So again, there'll be less shape on this piece than the second piece. So each piece is going down in height. I think you can see that on my mat there. The next size, and I'm sorry I've gone out of camera focus a little bit, I'm turning it upside down and curling this the opposite direction. One of these days I'll get this video right. Sorry guys. So I'm turning this again roughly from halfway down the petal. So similar to the second piece that I turned it downwards, this has been turned equally in the opposite direction. And this is the final piece, which again I've glittered just the edges. I've left the centre without, because I'm going to add a gem at the end. And again, I'm just tipping about half of the edge of the petal, just bending it down. So we've got 3 pieces going down and 2 pieces going up. And now all we need to do is to hot glue this together. Now it's up to you whichever way that you want to put it together. I've used again a 170, 180 gram, it's like a linen type card, but I've also used, with some of the leaves, I've used metallic card, and I've also used glitter card, a non-shed glitter card. They all would work perfectly for the flowers as well as the leaves. Okay, so I've just added a little bit of hot glue in the centre there, and as you can see, I'm offsetting the petals in between the layer below, and just pop them down and just push them down. I think you can see the the dimension starts to kick in here. It pushes it down into the mat so that you'll be able to attach it to either whatever you want to do, onto a box, or if it's going onto a card. Again, a little bit of hot glue in the center of the flower. And again, I'm offsetting the layer from the layer below. So alternate layers you'll find will line up with one another. I'm using an old mouse mat that's nice and squishy, and I give it a good push down. Don't be frightened of pushing it down because it's adding dimension, and the hot glue will give you that shape and it'll hold it in that shape. Okay, so I think you can see the shape kicking in there. Excuse all the glue bits stuck on my mat. Now we're going into the fourth layer, which is facing in the opposite direction. Again, just a dot of hot glue in the center. And again, I'm offsetting each layer as I go. Again, push down, don't be frightened of pushing down. And the final piece again, just a dot of hot glue in the center. And again, I'm offsetting from the layer below. And again, push down. And I think you can see it's got quite a nice shape once it's completed. It's such a pretty flower. If you want to add a little bit more dimension, say you were putting it onto the top of a box, don't be frightened of giving it the height and the depth and dimension, because they really do look so pretty. This is the biggest flower in the range. There's 4 sizes to this poinsettia, and I've also done the 3 pieces and 4 sizes in the leaves to go with them. I'm just adding a little gemstone, just adding a touch of hot glue again, just to finish that off in the center. It's already got sticky on it, but I always add a little bit just to make sure they don't come off. And there's the poinsettia finished. So we've now got you can now put these leaves together whichever way you want. Use 1, 2, 3. You can use more. You can put them in any combination that you like. And you can also, as I said, the little pieces that cut out of the leaves and out of the flowers, you can use them as additional embellishments. So I'm just going to pop 1 or 2 in here so that you can see just how pretty this little flower is. I hope you've liked the video today. Look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you and bye for now.